The Fiat Fiorino was manufactured in Turkey between 2007 and 2024 with just several minor facelifts and upgrades. This was a very popular vehicle that was also made as Peugeot Beeper, Citroën Nemo, Fiat Cubo and even Ram V700 in Chile. And in this video I will mainly focus on the common problems and faults, so you may think that I'm discouraging you from getting such a car. But no, the purpose of this video is to outline the problems that so that you know what to expect and maybe try and prevent. But overall, these cars have been pretty reliable workhorses if used according to their purposes and serviced well. When it comes to overall durability, I should say that the body, suspension and also manual transmissions have almost zero problems. Good paint, high quality assembly, old school metal with at least some strength in it. These factors make the Fiorino a good car for work, or if it's a Cubo, a good all-purpose vehicle for any type of use. The problems come with automatic transmissions and some engines. Let's start with the transmissions. The Fiorino had two types of automatic transmissions over its years, the 5-speed automated manual and also 6-speed automated manual. Both were single clutch, so they are not DCT transmissions, but still the hydraulics in these transmissions require constant attention. If you don't notice an existing leak, this will cause expanded hydraulics units to kill themselves during operation. Also, they are tricky to service since there is a conventional manual transmission and a separate hydraulic unit with a mechatronic that shifts gears. These transmissions are somewhat better than the dry clutch DCT models, but still not perfect at all and may be very expensive to repair. When it comes to petrol engines, there were two 1.4-liter options, the Fiat Fire family engine and the Peugeot TU3 family unit. They both use ancient technologies and are not fuel efficient, but other than that the engines are quite good. They just need good service, a timing belt replacement on time and proper fuel. Then there is a diesel engine, which is the 1.3 multi-jet unit, and all the problems associated with the Fiorino model actually come from this engine. There were two versions. The first generation had 75 horsepower, the second one offers 95 horsepower, and the more powerful option is usually considered more reliable. Among the problems there is oil consumption, especially if you overload your van. Then the chain tensioner is known to be extremely faulty and it tends to kill the chain very quickly. Winter conditions are not for this engine at all. It will sometimes just not start in cold weather because of the crankcase ventilation system freezing. Also, the regeneration process is not perfect and a lot of diesel fuel gets into the oil pan, which dilutes the oil and restricts engine oil life significantly. MAF sensors, emission sensors, DPF, EGR and other modules are a constant pain after you reach 150,000 kilometers. There are numerous coolant leaks, including the EGR leak that may be fatal if ignored, but the good thing is that these engines are extremely good in fuel consumption, and they tend to last over 250,000 kilometers if they are taken care of properly. If you are getting a used car with no proper maintenance records, be careful since poor servicing reduces the lifespan of these engines significantly. For a used van, I would opt for a 1.4 petrol engine and manual transmission. Other than that, these Fiat vans are surprisingly strong and can withstand even commercial use with decent maintenance and repair costs.